Now I understand that I have to be a creative businessman because filmmaking is 30% the story, it's 70% the business. If you could create a dope story. If it doesn't meet the bottom line and it doesn't make money, it's nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be creative as hell, but if it some films could be creative as hell, maybe not hit the mark, but still become a cult classic. But most of the time, if you're not hitting that bottom line, it's not happening, and you're just gonna go to the wayside. There's so many stories that are shelved right now. You know what I'm saying? People are not seeing the return on the investment, the ROI. That's very important, especially in this world. You know what I'm saying? And with investors, and also I'm gonna go down into like funding and stuff like that. But in the beginning, I did it wrong again, where I thought I had to come up with the money. You know what I'm saying? I was so big on ownership that I thought I had to come up with the money, where there's ways where you could utilize other people's money to fund your own dream. Now, yeah, you may have to give us some ownership, but at the same time, I'd rather have 50% of something than 0% of nothing.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So
when it comes to like a script breakdown, why? All right, when it comes to the script breakdown, like, why does it matter?
That's a great question. It matters because of one word: budget. So like script breakdown, right? When you go into a scene, right? So say, for example, the scene was, all right, so let's make a scene right now, right? Mm-hmm. Say the scene is in the kitchen. Say the scene is with you and a female, you know what I'm saying? Y'all arguing over bills with a baby crying in the background, you know what I'm saying? In the wee hours of the morning, you know what I'm saying? While she's cooking breakfast. So if I had to break down that script, I may miss some things, but if I had to break down that scene, I will have to put you, the female, the baby, a kitchen, food, and whatever else props that needs to make that scene. Once you break that down, then you're able to actually put a dollar amount towards each of those things down, because you actually, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you do that for each scene. So with those things, like, as far as like, so the thing that I named was like cast, props, costumes, sound, cinematography, location, special effects. All of those things are broken down and you put those on breakdown sheets, right? When you do that, what you're able to do, like I said, you're able to actually build the budget based off of that. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important that the script is actually done. Because now when the script is actually done, now you can actually create this budget that you can use to now put in your pitch deck and be able to speak to investors about. So you can't skip steps. That's why it's very important that you have to not skip steps. You know what I'm saying? So for example, right? You ever seen The Irishman?
No, but that was the movie with Robert De Niro and
Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in 2019, that came out on Netflix, right? You know how much the budget was?
How much?
$159 million.
Okay.
So I believe Paramount was the first company that had the script. They seen the script breakdown with the breakdown sheets and everything like that.
Yeah.
And they said, nah, we can't see what our ROI will be on this. Can't do it because of CGI and all types of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Netflix picked it up because they seen what it could do. They seen the vision, you know what I'm saying? And they hit, you know what I'm saying? 26 million people on the first week seen it. You know what I'm saying? So the breakdown, it comes from a great line producer or executive producer, right?
Okay.
So just to give clarity, a line producer could be a specific type of executive producer, right? Executive producer essentially is a person that gets the resources for your film. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's money, whether it's whatever.
Yeah, like the money man.
You know what I'm saying? They are usually the executive producer. You get what I'm saying? Like the film plug. Like they're able to get you the resources to make your film what it needs to be. So, definitely make sure that you also have a line producer to help break down that script. Now, if it's something that, you may want to just do on your own to understand what it is, you could do that too. You could use things like Studio Binder. They help you with things like this where you could do line producing. And honestly, like, I wouldn't say rely on it, but like ChatGPT could help you as well too, line produce. You could put a scene in there and then it'll help you tell you everything that's legit in there. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm going to try that out later.
You should.
I'm going to work with AI to make me a script.
I think you should.
And then once I'm done with the script, I want to see what it's like to do like script coverage. and see what like a professional would think, even though it was AI, just to see like how it matches up. I think that would be cool.
A little experiment.
Yeah, because then if they say green light it or it's really good, I would definitely want to shoot it. Like I think I'm gonna start small, like maybe like a 3-minute film or something. But I would definitely want to see like how that experience is, just to have that.
Yeah, and it'll be good to have all of that as well too, because when you have your script breakdown, you have script coverage. Also, there's a lot of grants and loans not loans, but like there's a lot of grants and different awards that you could win. And usually a lot of times they will ask for these type of things. You know what I'm saying? What's the script? What's your breakdown as far as like your budget? How much is your budget? You can't know your budget unless you do a script. And like the Film Plug, like they're able to get you the resources to make your film what it needs to be.